Yeah, welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Reviews and reactions. Let's go. It's the Brown Boy Wonder. Hold it down, representing for the culture. Every episode brings you closer into the mind and the heart of a hustler, where the truth and the groove collide. Stay tuned in, come enjoy the ride. Keep it authentic like that, never hold back. It's the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. The Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned in. The vibe's always on.
Welcome back to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Week 10 is over. Week 11 of the NFL is about to start. But let's review what happened in Week 10. But before I do that, let me introduce my guest here. Of course, he is new season, same-ish. It is Steven. Steven, how are you doing today?
Doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Might be a little blind at the moment, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we will.
My last guest is, of course, he is Cobra Kyler. It is Tyren. Tyren, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Oh man, I am. I think I'm recovering from my blindness, but let's get into the Sunday Night Football matchup here. Steven, your team, Texans face Lions. You guys came up short. There's a lot of things that are happening. A lot of bad things are happening. What happened, man?
Everything happened. We looked so perfect in the first half, and I was like, yes, this is it. This is the team we are. We can compete with the best. Then the second half happened, and I haven't been that mad in such a long time.
Yeah, you guys blew it. I mean, at least CJ Stroud, I don't know what happened with him. He was not completing his passes for the most part. Or towards the end, at least.
I mean, there's just no excuse.
Yeah, the Lions kind of recovered that, but it's okay, man. What is your record now? Is it 7 and... No,
They're
not
6-4, but
yeah.
I mean, it'll be okay record-wise because we still have a bunch of weak teams.
Yeah.
We also have Kansas City and Baltimore coming up, but
Yikes.
I mean, we've proven we can compete. We beat the Bills. We should have beat the Lions. I mean,
I feel like this matchup was kind of a toss-up because I feel like anybody could win. But would you rather be blown out or be lost by a close score?
I'd rather win.
I agree. Well, Tyren, you're Derek Carr. You're a Hall of Famer. He beat the Falcons. What is the next week's prep up? Well, like, what are you gonna think about now? Are you gonna write off this win, or are you gonna keep going, stay on the grind?
I mean, it would be nice if we were ride off this win, but I mean, we play the Browns, so maybe we can. Our next 3 games are very winnable. We play the Browns, the Rams, and the Giants.
Oh, you can easily beat the Giants. Easily.
Well, don't say that because we lost to the Panthers.
Oh.
Just beat them. So
yeah, I think the Panthers are facing the Chiefs, so it's the 9-0 Chiefs versus the 3-7 Panthers. If I'm putting some money on it, I'm putting on some money on some Panthers. I think they're gonna beat that record, beat that streak.
okay. Get ready to lose your money.
Come on, man. But yeah, Derek Carr, he looked nice. I thought Kirk Cousins was better. I saw the game, but at least I thought they both played well. It just came off the win. So props to you guys.
I didn't watch the game, but looking at the stats, it looked like a decent game. And as I say, if Derek Carr doesn't turn the ball over, we most likely win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't throw any picks, and he didn't fumble. So, he didn't lose a fumble.
Yeah.
So,
well, Yeah, I mean, you guys are doing well. Speaking of turnovers, the Jets lost 6-31 to the Cardinals. I have again nothing to say about the Jets. Is it better for me to just move on? Because there's no point of talking about them.
I mean, I'm sorry.
It's like I'm watching trash. There's a great team right there: Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, Aaron Rodgers, freaking Garrett Wilson. Again, nothing. But Kyler Murray did look impressive, though. I would say that
Yes, he did.
he did.
Mhm.
That's my quarterback.
That is your quarterback. Don't cry. Are you wearing your sunglasses right now? Don't cry. Um, but all right, let's move on here. My question is: we had an amazing Thursday night football game with the Ravens and the Bengals. My only question is: why the hell did the Bengals offense went for two and not go for the tie? Why?
So I think one, they're desperate for
No,
wins, and kicking field goals isn't going to win you games. That's their philosophy. And two, I don't think they trust their defense.
I guess so.
So the more points you could put on the board, I guess that lightens the burden on the defense somehow. But yeah, they're in desperation mode. They've lost way too many games early on, and now they're playing for behind. You know, in the record sheet.
I
Um,
guess.
hmm
The thing is, at least for our us, at least our the watchers who are into fantasy, they wanted that game to go overtime because Jamar Chase made 60 points.
Man, that's why I lost. And I only lost by like 2 or 3 anyway, so
Ah,
if he had
Man.
an average game, I would have blown out my opponent.
Easily.
And
Ah.
Jamar, I wish nothing for you, whatever. Keep doing what you're doing.
he's a great player.
Yeah.
We did see. I don't know if you guys caught this, or a lot of people did online. We saw a double cheeked up Derrick Henry.
Oh,
I will
We
say
did?
this. Oh, we did. He showed his butt. He showed his
oh yeah, he got
bootiest.
pants. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. He got. We saw his bootiest Maximus. I'll say it looks very muscular. That's all I got to say about that.
Yep. Squats.
I agree. And they before the game they said Derrick Henry spent about a million 1.5 million on his body, on his workout, on his health. I guess it shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, LeBron does the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
The other question is will the 12-0 Cavs be the number 1 seed in the division?
Nah, I think the Celtics may still get that.
Yeah. It's still early. Anything could happen.
They're undefeated though. What's his name? Garland. He came back from injury and he's making big impact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they're healthy, they're a very dangerous team.
Or it's also Joel Embiid just came back tonight against the Knicks, and he's not doing so well. Maybe of course it's the first game, but I know Joel Embiid when he's healthy, he can go. He can go.
I mean, will it help?
Maybe.
They started out pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, Giannis. Think about them. They have a losing streak right now.
Yeah, that entire team is hurt.
Ah, damn.
But Giannis should be doing better.
No. I mean, they have Lillard going on. But there's this craze going on in the Grizzlies. Point guard Yuki Kawamura. They call him the 5'8" Japanese Magic Johnson. Is he the next big thing?
Wait. Rewind. What did you say?
They call him the Japanese Magic Johnson.
I need to know who calls him that.
That's what they said.
I don't know.
Is he the next big thing? Because I've seen his
No.
highlights. He's doing good. He looks good.
Not with Ja on that team. No.
Oh,
Isn't he like 5'8"?
that's what. Yeah, 5'8", 5'8".
5'8". I'm taller
Yeah.
than that.
I'm 2 inches shorter than him, so I can make it to the NBA.
Well, no. But
Okay.
we've proven sometimes height doesn't matter, but
That's true.
These are the best players in the world.
I agree. But do you think Yuki Kawamura will be the next, I guess, Steph Curry?
No. He'll be the next Jeremy Lin.
Oh, Lin Sanity. Okay. Lin Sanity took over my life when that happened. Maybe there will be a Yuki Natty. So I don't know. I don't know, man. But we got to look at this guy.
Yuki Crisper.
Yeah. But yeah, watch out for this guy. I think he's going to do big. He's going to be a big star. Now, the elephant in the room, especially behind me. As you can see,
big elephant.
Yes, the curtains of the NTT Stadium is not up because Jerry Jones defends no curtains at Cowboy Stadium. He said, "We know where the sun is going to be at, and we decided to flip a coin or not. So we do know where the damn sun is. So what about the sun? Where's the moon?" That is words from Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys. What is this guy drinking?
His own Kool-Aid.
Yep.
They said for concerts, at least at the NTT Stadium, they put the curtains. There are curtains available, but he chooses not
they're
to.
available. Yeah,
But he chooses not to use them.
That team will go nowhere as long as he's there. I mean, he's what I feel about what CM Punk said about Vince McMahon.
Oh, someone's a pipe bomb.
The company would be better off if you were dead. And look at it now. They're doing great.
The thing is, I never seen an owner doing press like this. Like, I know he always does it, but like, I think he's the only one.
He's
because he's egotistical and he loves attention.
Yeah, he likes his ass kissed for the bare minimum.
Oh man. Well, I feel bad because look at that. You can't see anything, especially a receiver. CD Lamb says I can't see anything. Yeah, that's what Jerry Jones says. Catch the ball.
That sucks.
The sun is in freaking CD Lamb's eyes. How can you do it? It's okay, man. Let's move on. For NFL injuries, I don't have really notable injuries, but do you guys have any news in the sports world that I miss? I feel like that's the only one.
I'm trying to think.
No, not in football. No.
No, it was pretty standard. We had a great Thursday night football game. Monday night was great too. Other than that, it's all right.
Who's gonna win
the games,
NBA Cup?
The games during the first slate of games on Sunday were terrible.
Oh yeah, the 12 o'clock games. Yeah,
they were terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of these games were terrible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think. Well, especially what about the 3 o'clock games? I mean, the Jets game was terrible too, just to watch it.
I'm just mad the Chiefs survived.
Let's talk about that. The Chiefs. God. So
they're not even hiding it anymore.
Yeah, that blocked kick that could have lost the game, but they got that blocked kick. They are now undefeated. Do you think the refs are into it now?
I don't know, but a game-winning kick blocked, and it just happens to be the undefeated Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Very sus.
And the amount of people who broke past to go get the ball. There was like 4 or 5 of them. I was like, oh, come on. There had to have been a penalty there somehow.
Had to be. Well, is there like a foul just to like leap over on someone?
That's the thing. No one leaped. They just went around him. It's like they let him.
Yeah. That's Denver for you.
Damn.
A lot of bad things.
Hey, that's why Russell Wilson left.
Let's not ride.
Broncos country, let's ride. But yeah, I think that's it. That's it for the news. But let's get into our fantasy matchups.
Not much. But yeah, fantasy, woohoo.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Steve. I'm sorry. But let's recap what we said for week 10. So for week 10, we said Joe Burrow over Bo Nix, and we were correct. Joe Burrow made 43 points, while Bo Nix made 20. For running back, we chose HN over Aaron Jones. We were incorrect because Aaron Jones made 12, while HN made 10.
Yeah, that's close.
Close. For wide receiver, we picked Darnell Mooney over George Pickens. We were incorrect. George Pickens made 21 points, while Darnell Mooney made 14 points.
Yeah, that's our bad.
Yeah. And another bad one here is we picked Auten over McBride. Auten made 8, while McBride made 11. So
No, I chose McBride.
Okay, yes, that is true. That is true.
Sure.
That is true. So we are 2-4 out of week 10.
Yeah.
So it's probably our worst week.
It's all right.
Probably. Yeah. George Pickens caught some lucky stuff.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
Especially that what he did? He did that
That touchdown twisty catch.
Yeah.
That got
Oh, yeah.
That was a great touchdown.
Yeah, it was good.
Hey man, I'm telling you, Russell Wilson. All right.
He's doing it.
Yeah, I know. Week 11. Are you guys picking quarterback Buffalo Bills Josh Allen versus Kansas City, or Rams Jared Goff versus the Jaguars?
Did you say Rams quarterback?
Oh, excuse me.
Former Rams quarterback.
Lions versus
Okay.
Lions Jared Goff. Yes. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm going with Goff.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going with Goff. That Jags team is in shambles.
Yeah, the 5 turnovers against Houston was.
Okay.
Who saw
Jared
that?
Goff it is. What about Josh Allen? He's doing some good plays too. No, not Josh Allen.
I mean,
It's hard.
most of his receivers are hurt.
Yeah,
He has Amari Cooper.
Good Kansas
He's
City.
only- He's only thrown 4 interceptions, which isn't Josh Allen like. So
Mhm.
That is true.
He's due for a bad one.
All right. Well, what about for running backs? Do you guys pick Texans Joe Mixon versus Dallas Cowboys, or
Yeah.
or Seahawks Kenneth Walker, not the first, not the second, but the third versus the 49ers?
yeah, Joe Mixon. Dallas can't stop a
Going with
hold.
Joe.
So.
Yeah.
Especially, look at that. All right, for wide receiver, Steven, you kind of might be upset for this, but I'm sorry. Do you guys pick Bengals Jamar Chase versus the Chargers, or Vikings? What's his name?
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson. Thank you. I was gonna say my name's Jeff. Justin Jefferson versus Tennessee.
Oh,
Give me Jamar.
Ooh.
I mean, the
those are
Vikings have
both
been
good defenses.
the
Yeah.
Vikings have been playing so poorly the last couple weeks, and I'm starting to lose faith in Darnold a little bit.
Mm,
I'm gonna go Jefferson.
okay. Got both here. All right.
They're both
Who
elite,
wins there?
so you should get something out of it.
I hope so. I mean, depending on the defense, but if the defense played poorly, you'll get a lot of points here. And then, of course, the last one here, tight end. Do you guys start Falcons Kyle Pitts versus Denver, or Dallas Goddard versus Washington?
Oh, I
Tough
don't
one.
believe in Kyle Pitts. I don't. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
you
go-
never know.
I'm gonna have to go Goddard, but I feel like Kyle Pitts is gonna have a great game.
Ooh, okay. What are
Yeah,
you, Steven?
Washington's good now, but I'd still go with Goddard.
Dallas Goddard over Kyle Pitts. All right, that is week 11 of fantasy starts. Other than that, Christmas is around the corner. You guys have any special things planned? I'm sorry, not Christmas. Sorry, I jumped ahead. Thanksgiving. Yes.
Thanksgiving is almost.
You guys have anything? You guys have anything planned for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, usual.
Just dinner, food.
Frying 100 turkeys.
Oh, what kind of cookies?
No, turkeys.
Oh, cookies or turkeys?
frying turkeys, my guy.
Oh, okay.
But you want one?
Next time.
You ever had a fried turkey?
I had a turkey, but I didn't like it.
Oh, well, turkey sucks, but fried turkey is delicious.
Fried turkey? I never heard of that.
Never had it before.
Is it like fried chicken?
Similar.
Do you put stuffing or filling?
You can put either as long as you know what you're doing. You're gonna put it in a giant fryer and hope to not explode your house.
Yeah, I've seen those videos. They kind of drop that thing and then kind of
yeah. Because the problem is, and for people at home, don't put it in while it's frozen. Okay, I shouldn't have to tell anyone that.
That's so stupid.
But that's what happens, and that's how that happens. They put too much liquid in there, like let's put a whole keg of beer in there, and then just drop it on in. So be safe.
Yeah, I mean, for those who are listening, just have a safe Thanksgiving. You don't want a July 4th Thanksgiving.
Order Chinese or something, like whatever.
They're open.
They are open. They're open.
I get shrimp fried rice. That's good.
But this Friday, it's happening.
What's happening this Friday?
The Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Oh yeah,
and
it's actually happening.
It's on Netflix, so if you have an account,
the tickets are still selling in AT&T Stadium. I checked; it was like $50 for the cheap seats. So if you guys want to go, just go.
I don't want to go.
Fight from up way up there.
I mean, I don't think you can see anything, or maybe you couldn't see anything at all if they don't put the blinds up. But
let's blind Paul.
Yeah, actually, let's do that. I need Mike Tyson to beat that Paul. So please, Mike, if you're listening to me, you guys this. You guys have a good impression of Mike Tyson. I can't do really good Mike Tyson.
I just know it's a list.
Yeah, yes.
I don't have a gap, so I can't do it.
Yeah, me either.
No, but I do love impressions.
Yes, but yes, Mike Tyson, please win. If you lose against this Paul, just go to Mars. Go somewhere else, because that's very embarrassing.
And if you want some hope, watch some old film of him just dominating opponents at age like 19, 20.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Amazing.
He was something else.
Something different. And watch his training videos. Oh God, he looks scary.
He's what, 60, right?
He's old, but he's ready.
Yeah, he's ready. He looks ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Tyren, where can they find you, man?
Y'all can find me at the Tyren on Instagram.
All right. And Steven, what about you?
You can find me at ChefSven on X or ChefSven LOL anywhere else.
Ecliptor, who's he? He's trouble.
If you're looking for an amazing podcast that recaps Power Rangers in space, then there's only one stop for you, and that is Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Watch it today, or feel my wrath. Oh hey, it's Lex Lang, voice of Ecliptor from Power Rangers in Space. And I just wanted to say congratulations to Anthony and Abrar for putting together an amazing podcast that really shows off Power Rangers in Space. So if you haven't seen it or heard it, be sure to tune in. Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. That's right. It's amazing. I think so too.
We are back with week 11 of the NFL. Oh man. Oh man. Of course I am here with Wally. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, sir. We're heading into the next week of 11, but let's recap from last week. I ended up with a 2-3 record around that 500 mark, but the Brown Boy Wonder had a first sweep of the season, going 5-0 for his picks. How do you feel about that, sir?
I feel beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. This brings our overall record tied at 26 and 24 apiece for the both of us. As
basically 0-0.
Basically 0-0. Back to square one. Heading into the second half of the season. And let's get into Week 11's pick. Starting off with the Thursday night matchup of the Commanders versus the Eagles. A great one between a pair of 7 and whatever lost teams. Bro, who do you got here?
Yeah, so look, Eagles beat a pathetic Cowboys. Jerry Jones says, the sun is not a factor. But I agree. Well, no, I don't agree. It is a factor in the stadium. Other than that, the Commanders have a winning strategy. I know Eagles have a lot of great players, but I feel like Jaden Daniels and their roster, they have a winning plan. So I'm picking Commanders. How about you, man?
Commanders coming off that gut-wrenching loss against the Steelers, while Eagles, as you mentioned, dominating the Cowboys. This game is being played in Philadelphia in itself. I think this is the point of time or season where the Eagles start messing up from a coaching standpoint. I think it's going to bite them in the butt. I don't see Jaden Daniels losing to the Eagles. I think this is where he's this is a statement game from him, trying to make sure he's, taking division lead as well. I'm going with the Commanders here.
Great. All right, then. So we got same picks there. Okay. The next game is a good one here. It is Lamar Jackson's Ravens versus Mr. Unlimited Steelers. Who do you got?
I can't believe Mr. Unlimited is 3-0 ever since starting for the Steelers back a few weeks back. They're looking good on offense, man. I don't know what it is. It's like that time with the Broncos he had meant really nothing to him. He just unfazed at this point, and he's really coming to the fold. The fans are really buying into the Mr. Unlimited. On the other hand, you have what looks like to be the third-time reigning MVP in Lamar Jackson. That game against the Bengals was a masterclass of its own. Him being able to kind of command the lead with his arm rather than his legs really has proven value towards our organization. This is going to be a fun matchup.
Yeah.
Ravens on the road. If they can get Derrick Henry to kind of set the tone early on, I see them winning this comfortably. But I will still pick the Lamar Jackson-esque Ravens and trying to defeat that Steelers to take over that division lead. I think this is going to be a big, big matchup for down the line. Give me the Ravens here on the road.
Well, the reason why the Steelers are a great team is because of Mike Tomlin, and he has a great quarterback of Russell Wilson and his wide receivers, his running backs. So that's why they're a great team. But going against the Ravens, it is a tough matchup for Mr. Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited. For that reason, as long Derrick Henry shows his ass, his muscular ass, I think the Ravens will win here. I'm picking Ravens.
All right. The next matchup we got is one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL. We got the Packers versus the Bears. Bears benching, or no, they're firing their offensive coordinator, given that the struggles Caleb Williams has been having. Packers, I believe they're coming off a bye, so they got a little bit of rest as well. Abrar, who do you have in this classic NFC matchup?
Look, it's gonna be a classic no matter what. It's probably might be a high scoring game. But the thing is, Bears suck right now. They absolutely suck with Caleb Williams. I know he's so new in the league. Give him a few years, he might be a great quarterback. But at this moment in this season, he's not doing so hot. Jordan Love. If you're feeling love, we're almost in February, Valentine's Day. I'm feeling that he's gonna do well, so I'm picking the Packers.
Gonna agree with you here too. I don't see Caleb Williams dominating this high-end Packers defense. I think Xavier McKinney is gonna have a field day, another pick up his sleeve, and I think they're gonna hit the ground and pound. Josh Jacobs, I think they have the rookie running back coming back as well. I think the Packers are going to be able to destroy the Bears come Sunday afternoon. Next matchup, one of probably the most anticipated matchups heading into the year, and it looks like both these teams' records have been panning out very well for their respective franchises. We have the Chiefs visiting the Bills, a rematch of the AFC divisional round from a year past, where Tyler Bass had missed that game-tying field goal, making it wide right from the wind. Chiefs, again, are undefeated with a crazy last-minute victory field goal block against the Broncos, while the Bills coming off a dominating performance against the Colts. Brock, I have to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Who are you picking for in this matchup?
Look, it's a showdown. I can't believe it's on like a 3 o'clock game. It should be a primetime game. What are they doing here? But other than that, it is a great match to see. Both teams are amazing. I think last week Chiefs got lucky with that blocked field goal. Could have lost with that undefeated record, but again, they're 9-0. I cannot take that away from them. But look, Josh Allen kept losing against Mahomes all the time. I think this is the time where he proves that he is the number one quarterback. I am picking the Bills. What about you, man?
The Bills in an upset here. I honestly am going with the Bills as well. Look, the Bills, the entire year, the whole narrative was they don't have any receivers. Stephon Diggs is not there. Their running game might not be intact. They're losing a lot of pieces on defense. But they're still finding ways to win. And with Josh Allen still at the helm, there is no way they're going to be taking this game lightly as to what had happened in the divisional matchup a year ago. I think the Chiefs' luck runs out from an undefeated season this weekend, but don't be surprised if these two teams match up again in the playoffs. I definitely see that happening. Give me the Bills here at home.
All right.
The last matchup for the week comes to a Sunday night matchup being flexed in with the Bengals versus the Chargers. Bar, take us home. What do you got here?
Okay. Let me tell you this. If Joe Burrow, I know the team wants to win the game from last week, but they lost. They couldn't convert that 2-pointer in their game last week. If they don't do that and tie the game, and they might win the game. You never know. But for this matchup, I am picking an upset. I'm picking the Chargers. I feel like what's his name? Herbert and Dobbins. These guys know how to run the game. They want to run the game as well. So I'm picking the Chargers. What about you, man?
I know we've been kind of matching up our picks the entire Week 11 pick'ems.
Sure.
But I'm going to have to disagree with you here, man. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase about to get that bag at the end of the season. They went toe-to-toe with Lamar and co. It seems like they've been getting unfortunate losses throughout the whole season. If they were to make a run for the playoffs, it starts today, especially against a team that is in the hunt as well. Give me the Bengals on the road. I think Chase Brown is going to come up to life as well. And I just don't see the Chargers offense kind of progressing well. It seems like Jim Harbaugh's was going to have a different impact on Justin Herbert. It doesn't seem to be panning out as well. I don't think they have enough firepower to keep up with the Bengals. I see this being very lopsided, actually. So give me the Bengals on the road.
All right, Bengal it is. So we have one difference there. But do you think Jamar Chase will make another 60 points in fantasy?
Try 70, baby. This is going to go off.
Oh my goodness. Well, for that, Wally, where can they find you, man? Where can they find you?
They can find me in the Garden State.
All right, and of course, you can follow this podcast on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. Follow me there. And until then, let's go.
We should let go.
All right, let's go. Let it go. Let it go.